Halo, halo, tes tes. Oke, ini. Ada guys. Salah. Kiri mana nih?
Stay behind me.
Sudah.
Messages have been sent to the encampment and all sectors of the main island, and defenses are currently being deployed per your instructions, Your Excellency.
Good. Ensure timely reports on any new developments.
Yes, Your Excellency.
I've made arrangements for the war effort. Strategically, we must always brace ourselves for the worst. Communications with the Black Shores are also underway.
Black Shores.
The Air Force
Mana
Palace has
zerkipernya?
previously established a connection with a consultant in the In return, should any complications arise, the Black Shores are to fulfill their side of the agreement. And
a consultant active in Renacida?
Bully.
That's right.
Oh,
Her
benar.
name is Wuthering. An
Bully.
interesting young
Buling
lady.
buling bambu.
Left quite an impression on me.
Huh. So it is her. Why don't you let me handle contacting the Black Shores, Augusta? We talk from time to time. It'll help make things smoother for us.
Of course. I'll leave it to you then.
Alright, I think I got the whole picture now. Ugh, Rover, how do you keep ending up in messes like this? This is one tough cookie, alright.
You mean...
Let me tell you, the latest data we got from the resonance nexus isn't so pretty. Something's really off with the dark tide in that sanguine place. I don't... Normally, the dark tide getting all freaky during high tide is whatever, right? But now, I don't know what happened, cause it's turning into a person. So listen up. I'll give you Tethys' rundown. That humanoid thing, that sovereign, is gobbling up frequencies like a maniac. It's eating anything with energy, dark tide stuff, tacit discords, echoes, you name it. Might even be saving other things for dessert. Basically, the Sovereign isn't gonna attack Septimon or Raguna anytime soon. It's too busy getting fat first. Once it's stuffed full of energy, it'll try to smash the Earthwind wedge in one go. With the Earthrender gone, poof! All that dark tide under the hunting grounds will explode like a pimple. When that happens, it's game over for Renacita. Even if you have 3 heads and 6 arms, it will be bye-bye. But Smooth Moves team, Your real plan is to stop the Sovereign before it fully forms. Nip it in the bud. Am I right, boss?
You are right on the mark.
Heaven and Earth are in harmony. That's my reading, so your plan shouldn't have fallen apart like that. But then again, smooth sailing isn't always a good thing either. Everything was fine until that frequency came out of nowhere. And then suddenly the Sovereign took form way ahead of schedule. Talk about flipping the table. Well, let me get another reading. It's like someone clouded the heavenly signs on purpose.
One way or another, we must find the Sovereign and stop it before it absorbs any more frequencies. This might be our only option for now.
That's right. Supernatural powers or not, the Sovereign can't escape. Looks like it's east of the Sanguis Plateaus. Yeah, that place has lots of dark energy. Bet many tough people died there.
Murmur's Town. Understood. I will stop it in its tracks.
Your Excellency, with your permission, I wish to accompany you to Murmur's Town. I know this request may seem bold, and I'm aware of the dangers ahead. But as a warrior of Septimont, I cannot simply stand by. Gladiators! We are united as defenders of Septimont's honor. I do not claim the
Septimont
right to
honor.
ask this of you. But it
Well said, your Grace. Gladiators of Septimont fear no chance. Your Excellency, we will follow you anywhere.
Wah, pengikutnya banyak coy.
Very well. You have sworn your allegiance to Septimont with your resolve. Your bravery is witnessed not only by me, but by the fallen heroes lying in Capitolini Hill. I
Capitolini.
take pride in your courage. If you wish to fight together, then so be it. I will afford your fervor its due respect. Come, take up your blades for Septimont!
Wise choice, Augusta. It is time. Return to where you belong. Far beyond the rest.
Murmur's Town sits atop the wastelands, below the hunting grounds. It has since become a forbidden territory, after the Dark Tide's corruption 16 years ago.
Kayak terus atau apa?
Follow me. The Wingray can give us a lift. Avidius, ready the anchor stones. We must set up a defense line around Murmur's Town.
It shall be done, Your Excellency. The wastelands. I never imagined that after 4 years I would return to this place
How did this place get like this?
This is where the Dark Tide started 16 years ago. The fact that this empty shell still stands is a miracle in itself.
Does this mean if we fail to stop the Dark Tide, Septimont too will...
Banget orang ada rover.
Oh no, that's horrible.
Warriors, do not let fear stand in our way. The untarnished glory of Septimont stands behind us. The devastation, because now we are here. The Sovereign won't make things easy for us. Any rash action before we can confirm its location and status would be unwise.
Your command is our duty, Your Excellency. We will deploy anchor stones around Murmurstown.
Yes. This will trap Sovereign inside the tub. Good. Proceed as planned, Davidius. Now then. It falls to us to track down the Sovereign's whereabouts, Rover. Time is short, so we'll need to split up. Keep your guard up! Those hollow figures do not be fooled by their stillness. Those are just the shell. And watch for their... They were once our own. Brave gladiators. The dark tide not only twisted their minds. Mark my words. It will pay for this malevolence. You take the upper area, Rover. I'll take the lower one. If you spot
Dari atas.
any signs of the Sovereign, or run into trouble, let me know right away.
Wih, airnya botak kan.
This place is too quiet. Hey, Buling. Can you help me track down the Sovereign?
You got it. Give me a sec to scan things. Sorry, boss. The frequencies around you are all over the place. I can't get a clear reading. The Sovereign's a slippery eel, eating up every little frequency like it's popcorn. Now the Tethys system's got nothing to work with. It's playing hide and seek with us on purpose. What trouble. Hold on. What if you bring me some pure dark tide frequency samples? Maybe Tethys can use it to track down something with a similar frequency, like...
Understood. Abby? Abby, wake up.
What's going on? Ugh, I'm so sleepy. Ugh, the dark, spooky stuff I ate earlier is still gurgling in my belly.
Sorry to hear that. But if my clever, brave, stylish, and sweet Abby could help me
Dijilat.
out,
Anjir.
that'd be amazing.
Robert penjilat.
You're making me blush. Okay.
So, that thing we tangled with before has gone into hiding around here. I need your help to sniff it out.
Yeah, easy peasy. You know I have a good nose for searching.
Find anything?
The whole place smells like a dumpster fire. And that monster, I can't tell where it is exactly. Look, there's something weird over there.
Is that a waystone? I've seen those back in Septimont City. They're like signposts for Outlanders.
All right, let's check it out.
This the one?
Yep, this is it.
Its right arm is missing. Isn't it supposed to be pointing?
I guess. It wouldn't be a waystone if it didn't show the way, right?
Bener.
Hey, something just flew by that way. It's that muddled scent again. Come on, we gotta catch. Look, it stopped over there.
Monster ini mah.
It's gone. Is it hiding among those strange statues?
Wait, are they singing?
They must be the hollow. No, I can't get any closer. Maybe I can split off the Dark Tide's influence.
Watch out!
Jadi monster.
Hopefully this helps. It worked.
Nope. That troublemaker's off again.
The wicked will face judgment. Hopefully this helps. Tempest of slashes. Waves rise. Judgment strikes!
Now it's hiding inside a tacit discord? Ooh.
Don't worry. We'll flush it out. The wicked will face judgment. Wind rises. Tempest of slashes.
Great. Now it's found another one to cling to.
It's making that tacit discord
Pindah
stronger.
itu deh.
Should handle the others first. Wind rises. The wicked.
Hide and seek game is over.
Time to finish it. Annihilation! Hopefully this helps.
Dah. Mati.
A piece of cloth. But what?
This frequency is something else.
Is that the same muddled scent you mentioned before?
Well, it's got a bit of that smell, but the fabric's frequency is even stronger. It's not giving in. Kinda like a brave gladiator fighting a monster.
I see. That waystone with the missing right arm had...
Why don't we take it to the statue? Maybe...
And yet, you remain but a fragile mortal. Deny it not, sweet child. Take one more step. Grasp it. Come to us. Let divinity crown you in glory and might. Answer our call. And Septimont.
Betul.
Angel. A power granted rather than earned could never truly be mine. If this power strips me of my will, how can I be sure where my sword will strike? I reject such a gift.
Ya, keras.
Augusta, I've got a lead. Location's on your terminal. I'll wait for you there.
Copy. On my way.
clash of battles long past. Travelers who have braved the path, press onward.
This is a Sonoro! Ah, the muddled smell makes sense now.
A gladiator who fought the Dark Tide in Murmurstown to his last breath. His frequency still lingers to carry on the thank you for showing us the way ahead. Augusta, over here.
Masukannya tadi kemana?
Is this a Sonoro?
SD dulu.
Alright, time for Abby's rundown. So, Rover and I were tracking that shadowy monster. And I followed its scent right to, this Sonoro. Well, kinda. It's not the exact same scent, it's just really close. It's also kinda muddled.
Right. The frequencies the Black Shores detected in both Murmurstown and from the Sovereign are unusually complex. To track the Sovereign, we'll need to help by isolating a pure Dark Tide frequency. I wasn't sure where to start, but Abby's been a big help.
Don't mention it. Easy peasy lemon squeezy.
I assume this is your Echo friend, who saved us in the Asphodel Barrens. You have my gratitude.
No biggie.
The level of power it showed is indeed questionable for an Echo. But I trust it, as much as I trust you. No need for explanations between allies.
Did you hear that? Through me walk the path of glorious ascension. Through me enter the city of eternal bliss. Yet all who enter must first forsake all hope. Sounds like a song. Those lyrics are pretty intense.
Sonoro, what do you want to show us? Let's enter it.
Bueno, keren. Achievement tuh.
Are we still in Murmurstown? No.
This is Murmurstown, only from the past. It was once called Fabianum, the town of gladiators.
Augusta, look over there. Are those
Tidak gelembung sa bening.
green frequencies?
Let's follow them. It might lead us to more answers.
I didn't see you by the Oak Hollow today. You promised we'd go explore Main's Deep together. Don't tell me you got roped into errands again. Sorry. Otto got hurt, and Uncle Philo short on help at the shop, so I volunteered. But I lost track of time. Alright. But isn't it odd how people always come asking you for help? We're children, after all. I don't know. Me neither. I guess it is high tide season. Uncle Philo must be busy at his forge. If only we could find our way to Main's Deep. If I were strong enough to join the hunt, maybe Ma and Pa wouldn't have to work themselves to the bone. You're strong to me, Angel. Sometimes I wish I could be as strong as you. I don't think I've ever had your gifts. Father always said, you swing a sword fine enough, but your resonance ability is average at best. Not gladiator material. Average? I don't believe that for a second. Come on, let me see your hand. Your tacet mark's there, right? Hey, why are you hesitating? Show me. This is... I'm going to Uncle Philo. This is obviously from his force burning you. It's not his fault. I was just being careless. I asked to borrow some of his old rusty Grandma Rosa said. Not this again. You really can be a handful sometimes.
Yes, 16 years ago. Right before the dark tide hit.
Huh? There's that floating thing again!
I think it's trying to lead the way for us this time. We should follow it. It's hovering by those phantoms.
Ginting terus nih.
There you are. I was looking everywhere for you. Here, take some of these candies. Grandma Rosa gave them to
Cowok
us.
jadi kembali macam.
Hey, do you think what Grandma Rosa said? Like, if I, with a resonance ability that powerful, maybe he could get better? The grown-ups keep saying how awful this dark tide, and my brother's like, it won't heal. In that case, why not try your luck in Oak Hollow? You can take my sword. Just make sure to bring it back to Uncle Philo later. But aren't you coming too? There's no extra sword. You can't reach Main's Deep without your sword.
Apa jadi kayak ide ya?
It's okay. I'll wait till next time. I'll find a way to get more swords. So
That little girl. Does her voice sound familiar to you? I feel like I've heard it somewhere before.
We've got no other leads for now.
More phantoms of the past.
Oh,
you were there. Oh, you wouldn't believe what happened.
It's cutting out. I can't hear what it's saying. Rover, that floating thing. Seems like it's distracted. Something's messing with it, but I can't see what. Feels like, I don't know, like there's an...
Another waystone. That can't be just a coincidence. It led us into the Sonoro.
You're saying we should use it to leave the Sonoro, and that whatever's messing with us might become...
Could be. It's worth...
Can't believe we actually made it out. More hollow figures. Really was that.
Don't worry. Leave them to me.
Where my blades
Siapa nih?
leads, triumph follows.
Karakter teriaknya dari Kuro. Sudah jelek banget.
I will be there for everyone.
Where my blade.
This should work.
Oh, kagak aku.
Seems like our little flutterbug has finally calmed down.
Oh, I wish you were there, Angel. Oh, you wouldn't believe what happened. I only ran a few laps with Edric, and guess what? He got so dizzy, he tripped over his own feet and smack! Chipped a tooth! Hold still. I'm trying to get the salve on. Look at you. Black and blue and still good. All right, to that thick-skulled Enric this time, huh? You're hurt pretty bad. He was picked, so I told him, learn how to kneel before asking others to. And that's when he snapped. Couldn't beat him, but still threw down. That's just like you. By the way, I heard things aren't going too well at the Hunters. We ought to return those swords. Anyway, Main's Deep will have to wait. It's okay. We'll go after the high tide passes. Really? But what if the whispers are real? And the great resonance ability too? Maybe that's how we end up heroes of heroes. Both a hero of heroes. That's still what you want. It is. I think it makes sense. Not just any hero, but the hero of heroes. But maybe it also means making people smile. That sounds... But if that's all it takes, you've done it already, Augusta.
Augusta.
That's me. I guess there's no denying it now. I thought I might keep my foolishness as a child from you.
So, Murmur's Town, Fabianum, is your hometown?
Yes. It's been a long time. I never imagined I'd see my past like this. About Main's Deep and the Oak Hollow?
Yeah.
The name Fabianum once stood for glory. As Septimon's front line against the Dark Tide. Perhaps that's why Hero of Heroes' tales always... It was said that if you brought 2 lives, yourself and your sword, you'd be granted entry. And whispers, they say. As for the Oak Hollow, said to lead to Main's Deep, just children's tales. No one ever knew if it was real. But Fabianum never found its hero of heroes. Ever since then, the name was lost, replaced by Murmur's Town. A scar that Septimont refuses to face. The whole town held out until the very end. Yet no aid ever came from the city of Septimont. Later, I heard from the senior gladiators that on the very morning Fabianum fell, most of the Senate lords were still sound asleep in their warm beds. It wasn't the Dark Tide that doomed my hometown, but those in power who were blinded by greed and failed to act. Forgive me. I let my emotions get them. I see. Then perhaps I should spend more time with you, like Iuno once did. Anyway, why did the Sonoro reveal all this to us?
Maybe it's helping us find that, pure dark tide frequency? The scent does feel clearer now, less muddled.
Or maybe it meant to show us something more.
A soul who endured the Dark Tide's corruption, and still fights to speak the truth. His spirit deserves to be remembered. I will go to witness that truth with my own eyes. Stay behind.
Those phantoms ahead. It looks like they've lost control.
Angel? Stay with me. There are monsters everywhere. You won't make it. Just...
Huh? stopped again! I don't hear anything.
I remember being trapped inside with Angel, surrounded by tacit discords. If it hadn't been for a brave gladiator stepping in and fighting them off with his life, none of us would have made it. Perhaps we recreate what happened back then, to stir the phantoms. We defeat the tacit discords, just at...
But they're just phantoms. How do you fight something that's not even real?
Again, we'll fight them outside the Sonoro.
All right.
Stay behind me. Honor cannot be suffered.
Tacit discords. Over there.
Time to work. In control.
Wind calls, waves follow. Hopefully this helps. Wind howls, unfettered by bounds!
Conquest begins now.
Let's return to the Sonoro. There's likely something new to see there.
At least, I'm not on my knees.
He's not breathing. Thank you. Stay close, Angel. It will be all right.
Stay behind me.
It's over by the alley. Let's go this way. Hang in there. Angel, hold my hand. Augusta, are you going to face it alone? No, don't. Just, I promised I'd get you out of here. No, Augusta. Hey, you, evil monster! Why don't you fight me? I'm not scared. Come on. Don't look away. I'm not someone you can ignore. No! Not there! Look at me! I said, look at me! Angel! Angel!
The dark tide answers only to strength. Those without it are doomed to be forsaken. Augusta, my brave and fragile child. Your strength is far too feeble. Unfit to sate the hunger of the dark. You long to become a hero. To reign by might. But tell me, Can the throne of glory be claimed by one soul?
The Dark Tide paid me no mind. Its target was always Angel. And the whispers, they were real, but not as the legends promised. What I heard were words of none of it matters now. Those things belong to the past. I was a reckless child. A hatchling, flailing with a sword I could barely hold. True. Though back then, I didn't really have a choice. This is Septimont, a place where ideals bow to strength. As a child, I had no desire for power. But in the city now, my strength speaks in my stead, and my blade cuts down all but. I know well what those parasites in the Senate are plotting, but their absurd schemes betray only fear. Too afraid to face me, they skulk in the shadows, hoping empty prophecies might bring me to my knees. It's not about belief. It's about not fearing them. The Dark Tide still haunts Septimont. People live in terror of losing their homeland again, and so they cling to the hope of a hero of heroes. As Septimont's effort, I must stay strong and answer their call. A ruler has no right to falter. If my resonance ability raises doubts about my right to rule, and if none appear, I will decide whether this... One of the prophecies speaks of a hero of heroes, wielding extraordinary power, rising from the dark tides. As I see it, you, Rover, fit that image well. Should it be you? I would gladly accept your challenge. A person of immense strength is either a nemesis or a kindred spirit.
Me? Honestly, the thought never crossed my mind. From what I've seen, being a true ruler isn't about having immense strength. I've met people from Huanglong to Renacida who live with real integrity. Their skills and backgrounds were all different. And none of them were... But what defines them isn't strength or anything that can be measured. Believe me, Augusta. I see that same spirit in you.
Iuno once said something similar to me. What happened within the Oak Hollow remains a mystery. All I know is, when I found her, her resonance ability had grown immensely. So powerful that even the Dark Tide could not... But... she failed.
The Dark Tide occurrence 16 years ago. Its frequency must have been more... Maybe this is the truth the Gladiator Spirit is trying to share.
Stay behind me.
Angel! You've defeated the Dark Tide. That's incredible. And your wounds, they're gone. Thank goodness. Did the Whispers give you their power? Angel, are you...
It's that smell, Rover!
The truth. The Dark Tide. And the pure frequency. Are you certain that's what we're looking for? How could Angel be carrying the Dark Tide's frequency?
If anyone can sniff out the truth, it's Abby. But just to be sure, I'll send the data to Wuling once we're out of here. The Black Shores will give us an answer.
All right. Stay behind me.
It's all done, boss. Tethys, I'm sending you the
So, the frequency we collected really was from the Dark Tide.
Yeah, looks that way. But this one's weird. It feels still, like undisturbed water. Quiet like it's asleep. Basically, if I had to describe it, I'd say it's like a reverberation left behind when the Dark Tide's the lamp head. On its own, it's not as dangerous as the Dark Tide. But if it got mixed with another forte and stirred up, well, who knows what kind of explosion of power that could cause.
Angel. Understood. Let's go, Rover. Time to... I'll tell the others to meet.
Please hurry, everyone.
Such devotion. Forgive me, but you seem to forget your place, Avidius.
Is that so? Perhaps you'd like to remind me, Mother.
You must be aware of your rather underwhelming performance during the Tyrannos hunt. The Senate's patience is not boundless. It's reserved for those who deserve it. Unless you can present a triumph to match your exploits in Main's Deep, we'll have no choice but to reconsider your candidacy as Septimont's next ruler.
Iya baru stream. Nggak baru sih. Setengah jam lalu.
Isn't
Mulainya.
Murmustown the very place where your glory began?
Stream tiap minggu sore, Bang.
Avidius is your true arena. Yet here you are, entangled in Augusta's petty concerns, when you could be seizing something far greater.
How very amusing, Lord Falco. You seek a ruler strong enough to lead, yet pliable enough to be led.
Welcome, Bang Hendro. Selamat datang.
In the sea. Were I in your position, I'd keep my mouth shut. If Septimont falls, so will your ambitions, and allow me to remind you. I entered Main's Deep because I had no other choice, and my duty as a gladiator demanded it. The blood I shed, the blade I wielded, these were proof of loyalty, not entertainment for the Lords. If that's how you see it, then perhaps it is I who should reconsider this alliance.
Ya lumayan.
How dare you?
Story-nya masih yeping tapi belum gelet.
Got some grit, eh? Haven't let ambition cloud your mind. I like that. Falco, what are you?
Nah, makan tuh. Kualat.
Watch out!
Wih.
He may be under the Hollow Figure's influence. Judging by his behavior, the Dark Tide has already corrupted his mind. The Anchor Stone is nearly in place. Sir Hercule, would you please take Lord Falco to rest? This isn't far from the entrance to Main's Deep. I remember finding Mizona nearby. It's a herb that helped Lord Falco has paid for his pride. But as a former hero, he deserves a death free from the Dark Tide's torment. I will do what I can to help. Sir Hercule, please look after him. I'll bring the herb back. I promise it won't take long.
All right. You go do what you believe is right.
Gue nggak takut.
How could it be? No. It must be the Dark Tide's illusion. This wall. No. It can't be.
My fellow gladiators, our prey has finally...
Kenapa deh?
This is the place. The smell's getting stronger.
No traces of the Sovereign. It must be hiding again. We must force it to show itself.
Perhaps this could work.
Wih, kelas. Avenger Assemble.
Over.
Ini desainnya bagus. Desain.
Hopefully this helps. Tempest of slashes.
This is my moment.
Game ini mah. Game dong.
Wind calls, waves
Iya pingnya aja lama.
The wicked.
Ngelutnya mah bentar-bentar doang nih. Ya namanya juga game story. Nah, epic. Buset, lari deh. Subuh kali. Ya. Enggak sih, nggak main WuWa doang sih. Sebenarnya ada beberapa game tapi pengen mainin habisnya kekenyangan anjir. Ya mungkin untuk sekarang main WuWa ini doang. Saya juga seminggu sekali streamnya. Minggu sore yang waktu nggak ada apa-apa, nggak ada kerjaan. Yang senggang aja. Set kekenyangan.
Yeah. But my belly is full.
Augusta! You know, No. It can't end like this. All able units, split into 2 teams. One will
Bener bang, main gak sih bang? Download bang, gratis di Play Store ada. Kalau pakai PC juga ada di Windows. Di Play Store ada. Tapi kalau di HP tuh silahkan klaim, bukan punya aku soalnya. Aku tuh nggak begitu suka beliau. Suka sih suka, tapi nggak aku klaim. Mungkin yang lain. Tuh, pilih yang merah apa yang biru?
Boss, what's going on? I got a bad feeling just now and Tessus won't stop pumping out alerts. Figures. That area
Kalau mau dapetin yang merah tuh sekarang bannernya ada tuh. Kalau mau gacha dia.
like having a free buffet.
Kalau yang biru belum.
Sure enough, you blink and it's already swallowed up all the surrounding frequencies. So, that said, the situation's bad, no doubt, but we're not out of moves yet. The dark tide isn't spreading at full speed. If we act fast and find the sovereigns, let's see.
Oh yang biru masih lama itu. Ya masih lama 2 minggu lebih, 2 atau 3 minggu gitu.
If we can stir up the mess in its gut, even with something
2 minggu harusnya, 2 minggu lebih dikit.
and then maybe we can wrest the Earthrend wedge back and
Lah,
readjust it.
sinyalnya hilang. Sinyal dong, mati lampu.
Is there any other way? It's the dark tide. The entire frequency range is under its control.
Lebih galak gak sih bang yang merah?
In other words, how vexing. The dark tide's inside. If we feed that monster something else. Right, the anchor stone.
You're suggesting we let the Sovereign absorb the Anchor Stone. If it works, it...
Very sharp. But before we act, there are 2 things we need to prepare.
Namanya Iuno dah.
First, we need to get the Sovereign to open
Bisa
up and
nama.
swallow the anchor stone like a good boy. That will be on you and Augusta, Rover. Second, the dark tide itself must be stabilized to keep the Sovereign nice and solid. My job, naturally. No one else is fit for the task. No. The Sovereign is far stronger than before. And you've only just recovered. There's no way you can take on that much resonance energy at once. I'm not made of glass, Augusta.
Iya.
I am Iuno, the most gifted priestess Septimont has seen in generations. If anyone can hold back the dark tide, it's me. And I'm not going to fall on you that easily. Besides, the sacred flames already showed me my end. In the warmth of spring, surrounded by white flowers, with gentle eyes watching over me. But that day is still far from today. At worst, I'll just need more time to recover. Everything's going to be all right. Then it's settled. I'll let you prepare. Just give me a signal when you're near the Earthrender. I won't be able to hold the Sovereign's form for long, so make the most of that window. Did you forget anything? Useful, isn't it? Keep it close. No matter where you go, a part of me goes with you. Got it?
Deket-deket.
Since I've given you a tool so practical, I'll ask something in return. Just one thing. Promise me you'll stay by Augusta's side and face whatever destiny sets upon you, together. This isn't a command or a suggestion, it's a personal request. Only you can do this. You know. I think I understand what the unknowable void in your fate really means.
It's not nothingness, Rover. All along, it's represented a future that can't be defined by anything but your own will. As long as that void exists, you control your story. Your existence is the meaning itself. So please, support Augusta with everything you have. I've seen how much she trusts you. So trust her in return. No matter what happens, you are not to doubt her in the slightest. That's the spirit. All right, you two. Stop standing around and get moving. The sooner you settle this, the sooner I get to leave this boring place.
One last question. For someone without an unwritten fate, is it true they can never break free, no matter how hard they struggle?
I don't know.
That's all right. Let's go, Rover.
Wait, Augusta! I've been thinking. Our final fate might already be written, but how we walk that path is up to us. We as humans are meant to carve our own way forward. If we can't rewrite fate, then we chase it, outpace it. Then when we catch up, we'll smack it right in the face. Don't forget what you once said. A ruler assumes their place by accomplishing the impossible for their subjects.
Download aja bang, buat nguli dulu kan. Nanti 2 minggu lagi buat gacha beliau. Biar dapat, biar saya pandangin terus tiap masuk game. Iya bang Handro, thank you. Hati-hati keluarin. Nah, teparnya. Panjang nih.
Why did you...
Bulling mentioned even something small could have a great... Come, stand with me to face our... Let this small thing pry open the cracks in
Yang
fate.
dapetin ya, kalau hoki dapat, kalau enggak ya gitulah. Kan juga free player bang, bukan yang bakar duit.
Tempest of slashes. Hopefully this helps.
Roars of conquest.
One more time. Wind rising. Hopefully this helps.
Fight by my side. Unmatched. Well played.
Well played.
Roars of conquest. Honor cannot be sullied. For Septimon! Stay behind me.
Wind calls, waves follow. The wicked will
Nah
face
loh, ketahuan. Kan tahu dari mana? Udah pernah aktifin ya?
Hopefully this helps. Wind howls.
Apa itu tidur?
Unfettered by bounds. Annihilation.
Conquest begins now.
Halo, selamat datang VTuber.
Invincible! Stay behind me.
Kelihatan tetap ya. Ya, WuWa-nya kelihatan. Nah, streamnya enggak? Kelihatan kan?
Honor
Enggak kok.
cannot be sullied.
Oh, ada ya? Malas.
In one strike.
Biarin dah.
All glory to Septimon!
Nah, gimana? Butuh Discord ya buat ini.
My valor never fails. Roars of conquest.
Wind calls, waves follow. The wicked will face judgment.
Aduh, sana. Lanjutin. Padahal YouTube-nya udah nonaktifin. Ya udah lah ya. Biarin dah. Gak tahu mati ini mah. Izin tidur tapi mencetnya YouTube. Wih. Nangis. Screenshot.
Go chase your fate, Augusta.
Nothing, just... Do you still remember what the Whispers told me? The Dark Tide answers only to strength. Those without it are doomed to be forsaken. Now I think of it, it is rather interesting.
Iya, terima kasih.
I've never told anyone this before, but ever since the Dark Tide decided to forsake me, those broken Whispers have never left. They echoed in every battle, telling me when to dodge, when to strike. But with each opponent that fell, the Whispers began to fade. Until I became the Ephor. That's when they returned. Louder, never giving me a single moment of peace. I tried to shut them out, but every time I strayed from their guidance, fate would strike me down in the cruelest of ways. I thought I was the master of my fate, but the truth is, they always knew the path better than I ever cute. The old prophecy about Reguna that they once whispered to me has come true. Now, it is time for me to put their power to the test.
Leave it to me.
Musiknya bagus sih.
What? What exactly do you want to do, Augusta?
Wind rises! Hopefully this helps. The wicked will face judgment!
Waves rise.
Judgment strikes! Annihilation!
One of the prophecies speaks of a hero of heroes. As I see it, you, Rover, fit that image well.
As long as that void exists, you control your story. Your existence is the meaning itself.
So this is her plan. Using this battle to mark me a hero of heroes so the temple's prophecy will be fulfilled. Augusta.
Give everything, Rover. I have realized this is the duty I must fulfill.
Ulti balik.
Show me your strength. The one who stands beside me for the throne is you. And only you.
Wind howls.
Unfettered by bounds! The wicked will face judgment!
Wes, gimana? Dipisahin gak sih sama rover ya?
And glory return with the blood of the old king. You proved the prophecy true. So why now? Why this sudden urgency to stop me from fulfilling it? Unless I was your target all along. That power you spoke of was always just a trap. Answer me. Who are you? And what did you do to Angel?
How foolish, Augusta. The will of the divine is not to be questioned.
Rover, what is stop you? The unwritten one are blessed to shape your own fate. And I must walk my own path as ruler. Go, fulfill the I give my blood, so that the true hero may rise. Soon. I already said Raguna's divinity didn't get a seat on the ship.
This is your end, Augusta.
But we're not done just yet.
Insolent heretic. Very well. If this is what you want, we shall grant you an endless peace of despair.
My sword.
Cato,
Where's my sword?
what haunts you, my teacher?
A hero shouldn't fall to the dark tide. I need my sword to fight back.
Please, take it. Take it and fight for what you believe in.
Thankless empathy.
It's gone. I'll go get it back. Give it to me. Please. I'm begging you. Your blood. Your flesh.
Left with nothing. Dimmed like a speck of dust. The throne of glory will never be claimed by the weak.
A loser. Left with nothing. How wrong you are.
My lady,
People follow
allow me to join you.
for it never fails to light their way. This is how I rule. I will show you with my own face! Ah!
Keren sih.
Honor, Captain.
Augusta.
We meet again, my friend. It seems my will won't let me miss a chance to fight side by side with you. Come, Rover. I've been waiting for this moment.
Hopefully this helps.
Conquest begins now. In control.
Wind calls, waves follow. Wind rises. The wicked, wind howls. Unfettered by bounds. Annihilation.
This is my moment. Pathetic struggle. Rulers rule. Winners win. One strike is enough. Roars of conquest.
Wind calls, waves follow.
side. So, it's finally come to this. This is how a true battle should be. Robert, fight by my side. This time, the blade of
Apa juga
victory
ya?
shall pierce the hollow sovereign's heart. Conquest begins now. Sing of my triumph! Invincible!
Wind calls, waves follow. Tempest of slashes.
Hopefully this helps.
Apa itu cuy? Cuy,
Hopefully this helps.
This is my moment. In one strike. Moment of victory.
baru mau. Tolongin.
Spirits lost to the dark tide. I hear your cries. Join me in battle.
Branding coy.
Let that false divinity witness what true heroes are. What it means to wield unshakable power.
Buset.
May applause greet you, heroes of Septimont.
In the storms are tides of blood and sand. Your sword stitches our land. So I'm standing here with the brave below.
A hard-won battle, wasn't it?
Sing your song. May I be a blazing torch you light
Yes.
to guide you back to God.
It's all thanks to you, Rover, Septimon's hero of heroes.
In that case, I could say the same to you. As the prophecy goes, the hero of heroes, wielding extraordinary power, rising from the dark tides.
Extraordinary power. That's a bit much. I know my limits. But I do think I've earned that title. And it's one we could share together. Besides, the temple never said there could only be one hero of heroes.
What really happened to you in the dark tide? I thought you might have...
It wasn't a pleasant experience. But in a strange way, it was refreshing. If you want to hear the full story, I'll tell you another time. back inside the dark tide. I think the lost frequencies were always guiding me, shaping who I was becoming, even trapped in that abyss of despair. Those fallen heroes never gave up. They lit a faint, warm light in the dark for me. And you, along with everyone who stood by me. Perhaps the title of ruler is too narrow and too hollow. A civilization's glory is forged by generations of brave souls. It was never meant to be one person's medal of honor.
I want to ask you something. Why did you ask me to join the hunt?
Because my warriors and I wanted to fight beside someone like you. And that hasn't changed. But I will be honest. Part of it was because of your unwritten fate. I'd been preparing for this hunt for a long time. At first, all we had were a few vague glimpses from the priestesses, and a handful of prophetic murals. No one knew when or how the disaster would strike. And then, you showed up. You've surely seen the unfinished mural in the temple, the blank wall and the unwritten fate. So I took a gamble, believing you were the key to this hunt. I couldn't explain it back then, not when I wasn't certain myself. But in the end, we realized what that blank represents. The one who deserves to be. Thank you for your trust.
Hello.
Now it's time for me to honor my promise. This is the end of our journey. The Earth-rent wedge. It hasn't been quite what I expected. Go. I'll wait for you here.
Discord. This warmth. I feel you, Imperator. I better get back.
Did you find what you seek? A discoid. Looks like the structure's odd. There might be a hidden compartment inside. Can you try opening it? If this relic was left by the Sentinel, brute force won't get us anywhere. We'll need a different approach. Maybe a special key, a mechanism, or a password? Any ideas?
There's a friend of mine who, well, She knows a lot about Imperator. She might be able to help solve this mystery. More importantly, her powers are unique. The Earthrender's holding back the Dark Tide for now. But those sudden outbreaks and the way it's fixated on you, it's not just a... If anyone can put an end to the Dark Tide's threat in Septimont, it's her.
Sounds like someone worth meeting. Do introduce me later. I'm curious what kind of person she is. But one thing I'm sure of, she must be a formidable opponent, and a figure to be respected. Like you.
You two share a lot in common, actually. I think you'd get along. I'll reach out to her once we're back. She wasn't able to travel before due to some unavoidable reasons. But now, I think the timing's right.
All right. Let's set... There's probably a bonfire roaring at the encampment. We won this battle, but the war is far from over. The road ahead still steeped in blood and thorns. But with you, and everyone who stood beside us, the banner of Septimont will never fall. With the eternal sun as my witness, the name of hero belongs to you all.
What a beautiful ending, my near perfect. Should this be your final act? No. The quill of fate may be sharp and cold, but still I want to see. After all, it's...
Wih. Oh, ini yang baru.
It's been a while,
Shit.
Rinesita.
What prey do we hunt this time?
The Trenodian.
Wih, selesai. Alhamdulillah 100. Apa nih?
Understood.
War of
I am here to serve you.
I will be there for everyone as we head toward our shared future, leaving the past behind.
Wah, ada lagi. Karena storynya sudah, kayaknya sudah diakhiri saja. Kreator Rapid. Berapa sih? Udah. Udah mau kelar. Mana? ini sih. Nah karena penting. Ini diceras sekarang. Power trick. Sama ini tuning echo biar bagus. Karakter air belum ada gue. Ini belum siapa ya? Oh ya, sama.
Understood. I am here to serve your will.
I should try to smile more, you say? Like this?
Wah ini susah sih ini kalau sekali lagi dapat jelek. Enggak harus hari ini, nggak boleh hari ini. anjir. Crit rate, crit damage, energi anjir. Kita lihat apakah bisa. Bagus sih. Aduh, jadi bagus. 1 2. Coba. Iya. Crit damage semua. Crit damage kan? Crit damage terus. Crit damage korek. Ya, habis attack-nya. Oke. Maju nih. Oke. Wah, jelek lagi. Jelek banget ya, bisa. Dibaca ini. Nah. Thank you guys untuk yang sudah mampir. Makasih Kak Nia yang sudah datang, Bang Handro. Oke, cukup di sini saja mungkin. Terima kasih. Saya selesai.